Professor Negi, Professor Shri Gurjeet Singh Patel ji, all the faculty members of this college, all the researchers, if any from outside or because this international conference, so maybe connected offline and online, and dear friends. I am feeling very fortunate today to be here. After means I graduated in 1994 from this college as BSc non-medical student. Thereafter, as told to you, my career began in the year 2000. I joined HA service. So after 32 years, coming back to this institution as I can't explain, it's a very big moment for me. It's not to come here as a chief guest, it's just like to freshen up our memories, that old memories of that time when we studied here, and we just had a small visit to our old campus, and we saw the classrooms where we used to sit and study there and all our old memories that were freshened up. So it is a very big moment for me. It's not just like to come here and attend it just like a chief guest. So I thank personally Professor Mahabir, who is the Vice Chancellor of this HP University. He used to be a teacher at that time, and I just went to see him, call on him a few days back. Then he told, you have to go there and you have to. Then I said, no problem, I will go, because I was also looking for the opportunity to come here to visit this institution. So I thank Professor Mahabir, Professor Gurjeet Singh Patel ji, who gave me this opportunity to come here and interact with you today on this occasion. Because I'm seeing that all our maximum are students who are attending this, so it's a very good moment for me. It's a very good opportunity for me to interact with you also, because you are now at this juncture where your career will be shaped up. You will choose a line where will you go and what will you do in your life. So this is a good opportunity for me to interact with all of you. As a topic is very different and very relevant as of today, this conference, that multidisciplinary innovations in energy sector, sustainable sector, and what we are seeing today, how the world is shaping its course, that is all contained in this title, what I have written here. Today we are seeing that climate change, but we expect, when we discuss the climate change, sometimes it happens that few scholars, few researchers, they don't buy this idea that there is a climate change. They go by the historical data. When we studied I did my Master's in Public Affairs at ANU, First International University, Canberra. So there used to be a very big debate. Sometimes the professor will come and say, no, there is no climate change. Because we go to the historical data, then we will see that temperature is rising gradually right from the beginning. It's not from today. It's rising from the beginning. But its impact is coming today. We are seeing the impact of climate change. You will see that this is the month of June, and it used to be very hot days. Yesterday we saw the rain showers, and it was very pleasant one. There was nothing to feel like that we are in the month of June. We are not using the fans, we are not using the ACs. So there is a very big difference that we are seeing during our own life cycle. Now I am 50, I have crossed 50 years now. So in the 50 years we are seeing that there is much changes in the climate. And we used to read now for the last, I think, 5 or 10 years, that every time there is a cloud burst. Every time we see there is a cloud burst. The news will come in the newspaper that there is a cloud burst in Kinnaur, there is a cloud burst in Mandi, Kullu, Shimla, everywhere. And similarly in the other areas, if you see the other countries of the globe, then we'll see that there are different this climate is changing, season is changing, season pattern is changing. So this topic is very relevant. I will not speak much on this because our Professor Shri Negi, he is here, he is the keynote speaker on this occasion. So he will deliberate all these issues. But I am saying that they should be little bit sensitive towards our environment and whatever developmental activities we are doing. We are means whether the government is doing, whether we as an individual or as a social member of the society we are doing, we should be little bit sensitive towards the developmental aspects what we are carrying on. We are seeing that lot many roads, national highways are being constructed by the government in order to pace up the developmental growth of the country. As we all know that we have fixed the target as 2047 as the time when the India will be a developed country. That is the goal of our nation, government of India. The state governments are working in coordination with the government of India to achieve these goals. So there are lot many activities which are being done by the government in the government sector as well as the private sector. So what happens, I will just narrate one story. What happens when I joined as ST Manali, and it was the month of I think July, and this Atal tunnel, which we call a Rohtang tunnel, that work just started at that time. And this GRAP people, BRO, what we call Border Road Organization, that organization was given this task to construct this tunnel. So what we call the that end which starts from the Manali area, that is called South Portal. South Portal of the tunnel. So South Portal construction activities were being done, and suddenly in the midnight there was a lot of flood in that small khat. That is just like a nala khat type, and there was small khat, and lot of water came, and many laborers, they were living on the shore of this or the bank of this nala, they were washed away. So around 1 o'clock I got a call that there is some disaster, and this happened. So we went on the spot and we saw that the whole nala that was flooded with the water, and the labor that was from the Bihar and Jharkhand area, I think around 20 people, they were missing there. So that the first time I saw the cloud burst, how it can bring the disaster, or it is so deadly that we couldn't trace those laborers till 3 or 4 days. Lot of rescue operations started and everything started. So that was the first time I saw the cloud burst, and thereafter repeatedly every time, every season, every monsoon season, you will see that lot many such news. All of us are reading through the newspapers. So this is so how that happened. Let us see one aspect of that. Because the BRO was given the task of construction of that tunnel, and what they were doing, they were throwing the debris. They were throwing the debris or the muck in that nala. And what happened when the rain came, because it was monsoon season, so rain was eventually it was heavily raining, and that made it just like a lake, and it bursted, and definitely the laborers, those who are living on the bank of this nala, they were washed away. So what I am trying to say that whatever activity we should do for the sake of the country's growth, that should be sustainable one, that is be in accordance with the conservation of the environment, not in violation of the environmental protection. उसके violation में वो नहीं होना चाहिए. Just now speak to this in Hindi. So means मुझे क्या लगा उसमें कि जो हम एक्टिविटी करते हैं, whatever activity we do during the developmental activity, that should be in scientific way. That should not be in a haphazard manner. Another incident happened in that year only, in the year 2003. What happened कि किसी ने एक नाले के साथ घर बना दिया. That was also Nepali labor. उस नाले में 50 साल तक कोई पानी नहीं आया. Then suddenly in that season, that nala came lot of water came and that house was also washed away. So, what we are doing today? If you see the government, means I am not criticizing any agency or any organization, maybe individual or maybe semi-government something. But when we try to plan these things, it should be sustainable one. अब कोई नाला जा रहा है, जैसे मान लो मनाली में लास्ट ईयर भी saw there is a lot of flash floods, and all the infrastructure was washed away in that flash flood. So what happened that we are constructing any building on the bank of a river. That river span is so large that so maybe in the few years that is not coming, but maybe in 100 years of its history, that span that building is in the span of the river. So जब भी उसमें पानी आएगा, that building will go away. इसलिए जो हम सस्टेनेबिलिटी की बात करते हैं, जो हम डिजास्टर रेजिलियंस की बात करते हैं कि अर्थ इज जो भी डेवलपमेंट एक्टिविटीज शुड बी डिजास्टर रेजिलियंस, that we have to see, because you are the now future of this state and country, all the students sitting here. So we should see in whatever field we go, जिसमें हमें टाइम अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है, we should try to use the things we will learn today in this workshop, 3 days workshop, whatever we learn, that should be implemented somewhere in our life, wherever we go, as a professional career or as an individual capacity, as a social person or as an individual person, whatever activity we do. So regarding this, मैं वही बात कर रहा था कि जब हम लोग पढ़ते थे, when we were studying in the year 1994, then you can't imagine, suppose you are aspiring, you are aspirant of some profession, you want to do that, suppose you are preparing for IAS services, UPSC or HS services, and at that time what was the issue? There was a very big knowledge gap. Okay. We are studying in Kangra, when somebody is studying in some remote area in the college, then Kangra was a better place to study. You will receive the application here, the town is very well connected, you will receive the newspaper, everything means the teachers as well as the other infrastructure things were more, but better here as compared to other. So there was big gap. The person who is studying in a remote area, in a remote college, and the students studying here, there was a big gap between their knowledge gaining and knowledge opportunity also. लेकिन आज के टाइम में क्या है, when you see this what do you call quantum era, this is a technical term, but what I gather or what I just derive from this term, that everything is at the click of one button. Now the person studying in DAV College Kangra, in Delhi, in any other metropolitan city or in any country, all are at one platform. You can access the knowledge, the information, the data from here, from anywhere, from in this world. So there is no knowledge gap. So this is the opportunity for you people, that whatever you want to do, fix your goal accordingly and try to move on that path, because there is no disadvantage to you and no advantage to anybody who is studying anywhere in the country or in the globe. So this is the opportunity that we should grasp in this quantum era stage. Now this opportunity we can also exploit for taking decision in policy making, whatever stage we are working, maybe in the government level or in any private institution or organization, because you have a lot of data and there are the technology now, AI is there is data analytics and everything, tools available with you. With the click of the button you can analyze the data. What's the opportunity, what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, this is the issue, how we can resolve. So this is opportunity for policy makers also, just the people like us or the persons who are working in the government sector and they are facing the very complex issues or very simple issues, whatever, and the policy they try to make, they can also drive this opportunity. So I think that this opportunity today given by the Professor Shri Baljeet Singh Patel ji to all of you and to deliberate on this topic, this title, it's very relevant, and we can, whatever deliberation we do, I hope that in after the end of this workshop or this conference, some concrete idea will come out, and that idea will be very helpful to be implemented in the government sector as well in the other organization wherever the need arises. So I will just like to thank Professor Baljeet and to give for giving this opportunity to me to come here and interact with you. I will not take much time. I will just say that for the students that इस जिंदगी में सबसे बड़ी आपकी हेल्थ है. हेल्थ हर जगह कहता हूँ, तो हेल्थ को ध्यान में रखो. कई बार हम गलत रास्ते पे चलते हैं, ठीक है, ड्रग्स की तरफ चलते हैं या फिर स्मोकिंग करने चलते हैं या ड्रिंक्स की तरफ चलते हैं, बिकॉज वी सीक समथिंग, सम अल्टरनेट टू कीप आवरसेल्फ हैप्पी. हम कोशिश करते हैं कि हम खुश रहें. खुशी के लिए हम कहीं ना कहीं चल पड़ते हैं. तो उस चीज को दूर करो और अपनी हेल्थ को ठीक रखो. जिंदगी में सबसे बड़ा सुख है आपकी हेल्थ. अगर आपकी हेल्थ ठीक है तो आप सबसे सुखी इंसान हो. आपके पास चाहे पैसा है, चाहे कुछ और चीज नहीं है, उसकी कोई परवाह नहीं है, लेकिन आपकी हेल्थ अच्छी है तो सबसे सुखी है. इसको करने के लिए आप अपना रूटीन बनाओ. कुछ ना कुछ फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज जो है, योग, आउटडोर एक्टिविटीज आपको जरूर करनी चाहिए, ताकि हमारा जो समाज है जिसमें हम रहते हैं वो एक स्वस्थ बने, हमारा प्रदेश स्वस्थ बने, हमारा देश स्वस्थ बने. और स्वस्थ नागरिक जो है स्वस्थ कंट्री का एक फाउंडेशन होता है. और सारे ड्रग्स लेना शुरू कर देंगे, सारा पीना शुरू कर देंगे, तो उस कंट्री का हाल क्या होगा. इसलिए आप अपने आप को एक अच्छे रास्ते पे चलाओ. एक जब भी आपके मन में इस तरह की कोई चीज आती है जो आपको अट्रैक्ट करती है इन चीजों की तरफ, ड्रग्स की तरफ, तो सोचो 2 मिनट के लिए कि इसका परिणाम क्या होगा, इसका रिजल्ट क्या आएगा. उसको सोचने के बाद एक्शन लो. अपनी जो हमारी इंटेलिजेंस है, जो बुद्धि है, उसको टाइम दो डायरेक्शन देने के लिए अपने आप को कि आप किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हो, कैसे उसको कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. तो अंत में मैं यही कहना चाहूंगा कि जो वर्कशॉप है, जो हमारी इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस है, एक हमें अच्छा एक कंक्रीट आइडिया देके जाएगी और जो हमारे लिए जो है वो प्रदेश के लिए, समाज के लिए जो है और देश के लिए जो है एक डायरेक्शन का काम करेगी. थैंक यू सो मच. जय हिंद, जय भारत.